This is Sports Matters with Jerry Coughlan.
It's so retro.
We cover all the biggest sports on the planet. MMA, boxing, snooker, football, darts, you name it, and we cover it. Check out all the latest interviews with Jerry and the Stairs weekly on Sports Matters.
Now listen up.
It's time!
Check out www.twitter.com/sportsmatters and check out Jerry's Facebook and Twitter page at Jerry Coughlan. That's Sports Matters. That's Sports Matters. Live to everyone across the world.
The real deal, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God! It's ended! The European Cup is returning to England and to Anfield. Liverpool are champions of Europe again.
We also focus on local Irish talent, from MMA fighters to boxers to darts players and up-and-coming football and hurling players. Sport Matters provides a platform for you to hear the interviews you want to hear. So check out Sports Matters on Jerry's Facebook page, also on Mixcloud, Sports Matters. You want to hear an interview? Well, we'll make sure it happens at Sports Matters with Jerry Coughlan.
Okay, so welcome to Sports Matters with me, Jerry Coughlan. I'm joined on the line by IBF Featherweight Champion of the World, Mr. Lee Selby. Hello, Lee. How's things?
I'm good, thank you. Just on the way to the gym now.
Very good, very good. You're a busy man. You're always on the go, training hard.
That's it. I like to stay ready, so I don't have to get ready.
That's what keeps you number one. So once again, thank you for taking the time. We know you're very busy at the moment. Just a quick question. Of course,
yeah.
You are the IBF champion at the moment. What does that feel like? All the hard work over the years, and it's all come together.
To be honest, I don't really look at myself as a champion. I'm just still focused on just training hard and winning my future fights. Once I retire, that's when I look back and I'll really appreciate what I've done in the sport. But for now, I'm still just staying in the gym and working hard.
That's a great mindset.
That's the mindset you've got to be if you want to remain champion.
Good stuff. And of course, there's a lot of big fights out there for you at the moment. A lot of names being mentioned. Can you give us any little hint? Any ideas what can happen next?
Well, you being an Irish talk show, you're bound to drop in Frampton, yeah.
But Frampton has been mentioned, yeah.
Yeah, he mentioned me after his last fight, called me out. But I think he's got a fight lined up with Leo Santa Cruz. But I'd love to fight them pair. Maybe the loser first and then the winner. They're both massive fights. But as of now, I still haven't got an opponent for my next fight. But it's a voluntary defence. So my advisor Al Heyman and Chris Danigar, they'll work out an opponent and a venue, which should be announced shortly.
Excellent. We can't wait for that. As I said, it's being Irish. Obviously, it's a great kind of great thing for fans to see. You've been linked with Frampton, and no better boy for the job. Of course, yourself.
Yeah.
You've come so far. Tell us about your style. There's one thing I love about boxing, and it's styles, but your style in general. Tell us, where did that come from first days? Is it something you picked up at an early age, like amateur level, or is it just
the way I've always boxed? Luckily, I'm able to fight, but the boxing fans haven't seen that yet. Only in the gym I usually go like toe to toe and have a bit of a war because there's nothing at stake. But in the fight, I try to stick to my boxing because that's how you win the big fights. But I can fight and I can box. But I'll probably be appreciated more when I got to stand toe to toe and have a scrap because the boxing fans haven't seen me do that yet.
Your style is unbelievable, and we know you can scrap. So there's no doubt in future fights we're going to see a lot more as well. If you speak of venues and stuff, if you could fight out in one venue in particular, where would it be?
It'd probably have to be the MGM in Vegas. That's where all the major fights would be, or like Madison Square Garden, somewhere like that, like a major venue.
Yeah, two great venues. I've been to the MGM to see McGregor fight, You know, it's a serious habit. I know you've been here yourself, so obviously you've been here a couple of times, have you?
After boxing at the O2 Arena, the second best place I've boxed, I was the away fight when I boxed in the Odyssey against Martin Lindsay over in Ireland.
I remember.
Belfast. That was an amazing atmosphere. Even though they were all against me, it was still a great atmosphere and a great venue. So probably the best venue I've boxed there is the O2, and then second I'd say the Odyssey.
The Odyssey. Yeah, two great venues. And just speaking of, like, you know, if you could fight one legend, one, you know, past boxer, like, you've got so many idols and, you know, so many people you look up to, who would you fight?
I don't know. Probably, any weight?
Any weight at all?
I'd have two. Probably Sugar Ray Leonard. No, Sugar Ray Robinson. Just to see how good he really was. And Nazim. He was like one of the best heavyweights.
Very underrated.
I'd like to see how good I did against him.
I think you do a good job. I really do.
Yeah.
And just a quick question. I know you're a massive Floyd Mayweather fan. I know you've spent some time in his gym and stuff.
Yeah.
What's it like being around the camp and stuff? Did you do a bit of sparring there in the past and stuff as well? Have you kind of...
I've sparred in the gym a few times, but I've never sparred with Floyd. But it's great to watch him, watch how he trains, how he spars, how hard he works. And it shows you the work you've got to put in if you want to be a top fighter.
He's an absolute gent. I lived in Canada for a while, but I was coming back to Ireland. Yeah. I went to Vegas and I actually popped into the gym. I actually managed to get into his training camp. He was fighting Victor Ortiz, and I was completely starstruck. But like an absolute gent off camera. Like people say he's kind of arrogant and all this, but he's actually not. As you probably know, like he's proper down to earth, like, you know. Yeah.
Well, when I seen him training, he was a bit, you know, had a bit of thing about him. But then once he come in the gym and he wasn't in training camp, he just come over, shook our hand, spoke to us. He's like a different person.
Pure gent. What do you think of all this stuff with Conor McGregor? I know you mightn't have any interest in it, but it's crazy, isn't it? Really, I think he might damage his legacy a small bit. Will he, if he does this?
What's that? Sorry.
You know, there's the talk at the moment he's going to fight this Conor McGregor. You know the
Mayweather and McGregor.
Yeah.
Mayweather and boxing.
Oh, definitely, 100%. But do you reckon it'll ruin his legacy a small bit?
It generates millions, won't it? Everyone would pay to watch that.
Yeah.
But it'd be a mismatch in a boxing ring.
Definitely. I think it'll actually affect his legacy a small bit too. The fact he's boxed all boxers, and it kind of looks cheap, doesn't it? Really, like, even though it's a good pay.
It do, but then it's a lot different. No other boxer's done it. It's a bit like Rocky fighting bloody the Hulk Hogan.
I think so. And just for all the up and coming boxers, Lee, there's so many out there, like amateur level. What advice can you give to them?
Just the hard work beats everything. If you're not as talented and you work hard, you'll beat a talented fighter that don't. Just stay in the gym and just keep working hard. Stay focused. Hard work's the main thing, especially in the professional boxing.
That's the best advice. You put in a lot of hours, like, you know. I see your Snapchats. It's constant in the gym, like, and the results are proven. Always, you know what I mean? You're
That's it. If I didn't put in the work, I wouldn't be nowhere near where I am now. The hard work for me beats the talent like that.
But it goes to show in the ring. You know, you're always fresh. You know, you can go.
Yeah, that's
you can go 12 rounds. You can go 12 rounds.
You see most fighters at the end of a 12-round fight, they're drenched in sweat and knackered. I'm still pretty fresh. Could do it again.
You can go another couple of rounds.
Another round or two, I suppose.
Good stuff. And just before we go, Lee, because I know you're really busy, just in kind of regards a couple of fights that are coming up at the moment, you've got Fury and Klitschko. Do you reckon Fury can do it again?
I think he could stop him this time. He hammered him last time. I thought he was going to get a league stoppage. I think he might stop him this time. Seen this over in England as well.
Yeah. It should be a good one. And in regards to kind of a domestic fight, Murray and Groves, do you reckon Martin can do it, or do you reckon George will?
Groves don't seem to be the same fighter he was since he boxed Frost the second time. But he's still a decent, good boxer. And Murray didn't look too clever on the weekend when he boxed. So I think it's like it could be anyone's. Whoever's the best, performs the best on the list.
Good stuff. And just you obviously a lot of boxers coming through the gyms and stuff, and camps. Like, anyone you could recommend to watch out for in the future?
My brother. I've been to gyms all over Vegas, LA, sparring with the best, watching the best sparring and fights. and he's the most talented I've seen.
I agree with you 100%. I knew you were going to say that, so I just wanted to, make sure.
He's boxing for the British title in his 5th fight, which is, if he wins, is a record for any Welsh fighter in the history of sport. And that's on Channel 5 this Saturday.
Good stuff. We'll be watching and we will be supporting.
Yeah. Thank you.
So Lee, once again, thank you. I know you're very busy. It's an absolute honour speaking to you.
Thank you very much.
And no doubt we'll speak to you in the next 7 months as well.
Anytime.